welcome to today's football show, a new episode. As today we're going to talk about a Premier League game on Monday. We're going to talk about yesterday's La Liga game from Real Madrid, and also we're going to talk about some transfers because there's been some couple of dramas in some transfer news. But let's get started with the Premier League game on Monday. Leeds United against Everton. Leeds win 1-0 thanks to a penalty. Winning goal from a penalty from the new signing of Leeds, Lucas Nemecha. Well, I think he used to play for Wolfsburg, if I'm not mistaken. Good player. He scored from the penalty, and let's be honest. And I will talk about that penalty, by the way. In my opinion, Leeds United deserve to win. They dominated the game. Everton, except after the goal, the Leeds scored. Everton didn't attempt to try to score. They just defended, and didn't try to attack at all. I mean, I think David Moyes played with no fullbacks. I mean, listen, David Moyes can be making excuses, etc. Which I can understand why, because that penalty decided the game. But looking at the game, I mean, Everton got absolutely battered. But David Moyes probably picked the worst possible team in the opening game to force the owners to buy trick. Because I've had people say that, and I agree, because it seemed because obviously Everton haven't had many signings except Jack Grealish. He tried to play the worst game, put the worst team in, to force the owners to buy. A bit like Mourinho used to do in the past. I mean, Everton played this game with no fullbacks. No fullbacks. I mean, how can you play this game with no fullbacks? I mean, that was a poor performance from Everton. Listen, Leeds United, first game back in the Premier League. I thought they were fantastic. They played very good, dominated the game. They deserved to win. Okay, the penalty maybe was not the right one, and I'll talk about it. But they deserved to win. They played really well. They dominated, and they were much better than Everton. Much better than Everton. The fans were rocking. The atmosphere was fantastic. They deserved to win, Leeds, and Daniel Farke deserves credit for the performance that Leeds put in. And Everton, they were terrible. They were terrible. I was disappointed in Everton's performance. I expected more from them, considering how well they ended last season. I expected them to build up momentum towards this season, and they were so poor in this game. So yeah, and I thought the way David Moyes approached this game was very, very disappointing, I have to say. Now let's talk about the penalty. I mean, Leeds United were awarded the penalty due to a handball from James Tarkowski. Let's be honest. This doesn't look like a handball. I mean, it didn't hit it didn't hit it it wasn't like a clear handball where it was like in the Liverpool Bournemouth game where that guy should have been sent off. That Bournemouth guy who handled the ball, right? The guy handled the ball. It was a clear handball, and then they give him red card. But for this, when it's kind of he was leaning towards it, but it didn't hit it hit his arm, but it didn't hit the hand of the hand by the ball, and they gave it as a penalty. So they gave a foul for that for the Leeds Everton game, when in the Liverpool Bournemouth game it was the clearest handball you would ever see. They give no red card, nothing. Honestly, oh my god! By the way, I will not be surprised. Listen, they gave it the penalty for that one. They gave that one a penalty for the Tarkowski handball supposedly, but I guarantee you, I will not be surprised if the similar situation like this happens the next week or the week after. Don't even give it as a penalty. I'm telling you, I will not be surprised. Don't be surprised at all, because these referees have no fucking clue what they're doing. I'm swearing, but I'm sick and tired of this stupid refereeing. It seems like they're taking control of the game, the VAR and the referees. It's game week one. And we're already complaining about the referees. It's been a terrible, the Liverpool Bournemouth game, the handball. What else? So many bad decisions. The should have been a penalty in the United Arsenal game. The 1 millimeter, nonsense in why Eze got this allowed goal against Chelsea, and now this one. It's already game week one. It was not like we are 4, 5, 6 games to go with the season. If it's towards the end of the season, I understand why, because the referees are tired, the long season, blah blah blah. But this is game week one. Game week one. It also started from the Community Shield, where Crystal Palace should have had a clear penalty. Where it was handball for towards McAllister. Honestly, I'm sick and tired. Every Premier League game we have to talk about referees. Fucking hell. Every Premier League game. I'm so tired. Why can't we talk about the realistic stuff, the good stuff, the stuff that we should talk about? Who's the better team? This and that. All the time I have to talk about referees. All the fucking time. Honestly. But yeah, I don't think it was a penalty. Yeah, he was leading towards the ball, but again, like what was he supposed to do? Yes, it was directed towards the goal. Okay, and you could say it was a goal scoring opportunity. Yeah, but what was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? Like he had no choice to stop the shot. He had no choice. It went here. Like it didn't go there. Like and he didn't. Like he was leaning towards the ball. Like I don't understand. Like that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. That's bullshit. That's not a penalty. That's not. I mean, honestly, like, oh my god. And but like, what do you expect from these referees? They're so terrible. But 1-0 win for the Leeds. Well done to them. Real Madrid beat. Let's move on to La Liga, and enough talk about referees and all these stupid things in the Premier League. There's not many stupid things to talk about in the Premier League, but I'm talking about the referees, of course. Real Madrid beat Osasuna 1-0, thanks to a goal from Kylian Mbappe from the penalty spot. Britoles got sent off towards the end for Osasuna. I mean, it was the first game for Xabi Alonso as the Real Madrid manager at Santiago Bernabeu. And I thought Real Madrid, like, they kind of dominated the game in terms of possession, in terms of statistics. But if you look at the game by your eyes, it was not exciting. Obviously, the new youngster that came in for Real Madrid made his debut. What's his name? Mastantuono. Yeah, the young player for Real Madrid. A lot of people saying he has an exciting future. He could be one of the big stars for Real Madrid in the future. Some Real Madrid fans, from what I heard. So, yeah, let's see. He made his debut for Real Madrid. He was the number 30, and he's from Argentina as well. So, yeah, I think he said a couple of days ago that Messi's the best player in the world. So, I'm pretty sure this is not something the greatest player of all time. Sorry. I'm pretty sure this is not something that Real Madrid fans would like to hear. But anyway, Real Madrid won 1-0 and they dominated the position. They played, they had a lot of the ball. Osasuna were parking the bus. They were going very defensive, and rightly so, because when you play against Real Madrid away and they have the quality, the players they have, of course you're going to try everything you can to get a result. And I think Osasuna did their best. Real Madrid had a lot of the ball, but I don't think it was like amazing performance from Real Madrid. It was okay, but it wasn't. It was kind of lackluster. It wasn't like outstanding, scintillating performance from Real Madrid. It's not like they dominated the chances. It was too many passes from them, like pass. I felt like they didn't create too many big chances, in my opinion. So it was not so exciting watching Real Madrid. However, Mbappe scoring 1-0. Vinicius Junior didn't have a good game. I mean, Vinicius Junior, this is a season that he has to step up, because last season, after the debacle of not winning the Ballon d'Or, his performances have been absolute a drop off. So he needs to step up this season big time to recover the form he's back, because I have to say, the best player for Real Madrid right now is Kylian Mbappe. It's Kylian Mbappe, and Vinicius Junior is not. He used to be the main man, but now the form, how his form went in the last 6 months compared to Mbappe, who's been starting scoring goals. Because let's be honest, Mbappe last season struggled a bit after that, but then after that, he scored lots of goals and he's been very, very good. So this is a season that Vinicius has to get back to his form and back to his best. Because last couple of months, last season especially, was not good. So he has to step up this season. Because obviously I've heard some talks that he refused to sign a contract for Real Madrid, or declined to sign a contract for Real Madrid, a new contract for Real Madrid. So yeah, Rodrigo also was on the bench. He didn't even Xabi Alonso didn't even bring him on. And you could clearly see Xabi Alonso doesn't want him. He's not. You could clearly see that Rodri is not in Xabi Alonso's plan. So I don't know why Rodrigo is wasting his time and wasting his talent I won't say wasting his talent because he scored great goals for Real Madrid, but now I think he should leave Real Madrid. I haven't had many big clubs trying to sign him. Like Arsenal they've had an interest, but not like a huge interest. Like I'm surprised that Rodriguez stayed at Real Madrid. I mean, by now I expected him to go to somewhere, but because Rodrigo can't waste his time, and like he's a very good player. He can't be on. Listen, playing at Real Madrid, it's not easy because for if you're in Rodrigo's position, because you've got Mbappe, you've got Vinicius, you've got Bellingham, etc. Even though he played this game, but and he lacks game time, Rodrigo. Yeah, and he's a very good player. He scores big goals. He scored big goals for Real Madrid in the past. Chelsea, Man City in the Champions League. So he surely has to leave Real Madrid now. Surely, but let's see what happens. But yeah, Real Madrid not an outstanding performance, but they got the job done, and it's a winning start for Xabi Alonso and Real Madrid in the new season of La Liga 25-26 season. Now let's move on to Bournemouth. They've agreed a new deal. Here we go from Amin Adai from Leverkusen. I mean, Bournemouth have sold a lot of key players this summer transfer window, but they've brought some good players. Amin Adai from Leverkusen, Van Dijk from Liverpool. So Bournemouth are a good team. They're a good club. They're a bit like Brighton. They sell their best players, but they manage to recruit well and replace well. So the recruitment of Bournemouth, similar to Brighton, is very very good. So well done to them. So yeah. And in terms of PFA awards, I don't pay too much attention to awards because awards at the end of the day, awards are given, but trophies are earned. Morgan Rogers won the PFA Young Player of the Year. He had an amazing season for Aston Villa last season, so I would say he deserved it. Mohamed Salah won the PFA Men's Player of the Year, the 24-25 season. I mean, he also deserved it. I mean, no competition. The guy absolutely, he's the key reason why Liverpool won the league last season. He had an amazing season, so yeah. And PFA Team of the Year for the Premier League, Matt Selson goal. The defenders, Van Dijk, Milos Kerkez, who used to play for Bournemouth last season. William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, midfielders, Declan Rice, Ryan Gavin-Birch, Alexis McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Chris Wood, and Alexander Isak. So yeah, that's the team from last year. The team of the year from the best team of last year. So yeah, and the awards was yesterday. I don't know why the awards was yesterday. I mean, it should be at the end of last season. I don't know why the awards are now, but anyway, were yesterday. Sorry. So yeah. Speaking of Alexander Isak, this is the next video I'm going to make. So I'm going to end this video and I'm talking about the saga of Alexander Isak. So end this video and I'll talk about in the next video.